Good morning in there, out there, in there, from in here, out here. Vivi's nose, Vivi actual, my Vivian. She's been so good. Guess who's here? My sister. She drove all the way from Pittsburgh. Oh, what a good time. She's been walking the trails and we've been jibber-jabbering. Oh, I'm so glad to be with her. Yep, and a good slurp for her. We got lots of things. Happy Halloween, trick or treat. Come on over. Dress up. Love to see you. Now my Halloween is going to be spent this evening getting 2 MRIs. So what do I dress up as? An invalid? 2 MRIs. What do you think of that, Vivian? You're so good. Oh, so good, girl. Yeah. You can dress up as Vivian. Yeah, they'll never know who you are. So, yeah, Betsy's here, and we've had 2 beautiful days. Well, you guys have had that? 70 degrees. Good heavens, 79 degrees. And today it's a little chilly. I'm looking out at 40-some degrees, going up, heading up, and we've had a lot of wind. Oh, you guys have wind? A lot of wind? Has it been all over the country? Guy's shooting his gun out here, so you may hear some gunshots. No idea what that's about. No idea, but it doesn't sound like target shooting, darn it.
Deer season.
Is it deer season?
I don't know if it's...
Close by here, too. Imagine
Is it
it.
deer season? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh my goodness. Can't read that because of my thumb. But, one Halloween, I dressed up. I put a big box carved out over my shoulders, and then I had a Jerry Mahoney ventriloquist dummy, so I took its head and put it way up on top of the box. And I have my hands like this for hours, this kid, making the head move and bowing and all that. And at the end of the parade, I thought, maybe I'll, get a 3rd place. I got nothing. And then it turned out they didn't give you a ticket during the parade if you won or not. And it turned out I won in 1st place. The little-headed giant, Vivian. Yeah, the little-headed giant. And boy, what I think maybe my arms that are sore now, that was maybe, they're still sore. They're remembering that Halloween. Holy cow, that was something. Well, let's open this. We got a gift from the wonderful family, Bill and Jane Harper. And Jane, I've saved this till now. Let's see what she did here. Here's this. Okay, there's the ribbon. And here's the pillow. Oh, slurp.
You better slurp.
I better slurp for Bill and Jane. Slurp. Wow. Oh, boy. Look at that. Slurp. And on this side, it says, hello in there, out there, up there, down there.
That's so sweet.
Isn't that sweet? I mean, come on. And here's, what's this going to say? Oh, we've got all kind of stuff in here. Here we've got slurp, the...
Okay, so now we can knit it.
Now we can knit it. Julie says now we can knit it. And same with the hello in there, up there, down there. And a clipping. Sody Pop, slurp. The guy's slurping in this cartoon. How about that? And then this, of course, This says, Dear Jack, Bill and I enjoy your Thursday blog and the view from your window. Hope you like your pillow. God bless Jane. I'd say God bless Jane. That's for sure.
You know what's going to happen, right? Pretty soon we're going to hear from the non-slurpers.
Oh, the non-slurpers?
Yeah, the people
We're
who
gonna-
wish that you don't slurp, and then it's going to be a whole thing.
Look
We're
at
gonna
that.
get some don't slurp pillows.
But you know, she stitched that whole thing, right?
She did, of course she did. Yeah, that's what she
Oh. Red, green, blue, orange, blue. Hey,
I
look
mean,
at-
okay, maybe Bill did something.
well, maybe Bill did. That's true. Did Bill do
Say
some of
I'm
that,
gonna be
Jane?
a sexist pig.
I can see Bill. Yeah, right. Bill did some of that. He was one of the probably, you know, he was a terrific pitcher for our baseball team in college. And then he just helped hundreds of people in his lifetime. And Jane, it's an early Christmas present on Halloween. Perfect.
So who was the famous football player who did Petty Point?
Oh yeah, Roosevelt Greer did Petty Point.
Yeah,
Rosie Greer.
Learned from Rosie.
Maybe Petty Point. You're right. That's exactly it. The Lake Huron Mermaid is out. We went to the opening. Our daughter Meredith did all the paintings in the book, written by Linda Nemec Foster and Anne Marie Oman. And so the Lake Huron Mermaid, remember the Lake Michigan Mermaid? Well, the Lake Huron Mermaid takes place during COVID, so it's very touching. And speaking of presents, then our wonderful friend Mary Ruffel. Mary is a marvelous poet. If you want to see a wonderful conversation between Mary, is one on, you can get it on, I guess YouTube would be it. Yeah, from the Library of Congress, and it's wonderful. And Mary does the most wonderful, magical things, and she won't tell you how or why. She has no computer, and she sent me this picture, and nobody's guessed who it is. It's Robert Frost as a young man, and she wrote, "So Jack, do you live 3 places all at once? What a circus." Well, that's because she has different addresses for us until we finally got here. Poor Mary. Your return label is Holland, the postmark is Douglas, and my address book says Saugatuck.
That's our fault.
All at once, title of the book, all at once I'm confused. All at once delighted to receive this book. All at once it's autumn, and me too all at once. Autumn. I do not recognize a single name in any poetry magazine I happen to pick up or be sent, but I have written you at once and send all love from one sentimentalist to another. She's the one who wrote the essay saying you can't be negative about sentimental because it's a combination of sentiment and mental, and it's one of the best words there is. And then I looked, and there were these two write out the meds for the patient things. And I thought, that's hilarious. And they're in mint condition. And I thought, well, that's funny, that she sends me these. And I looked just to see who the doctor is, and it says William C. Williams, MD. I don't know. And then all of a sudden I go, oh my gosh, it's William Carlos Williams, the great the poet who really started it all in modern poetry. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow. William Carlos Williams. 2 of them, mint condition. Astonishing. And some folks noticed that he only had a 1-hour office hour and said no wonder he could write all those poems. But the thing was, William Carlos Williams made house calls all through Rutherford, New Jersey. Yeah, he made house calls. And I almost lost this, but my sister and Julie found it underneath the tables on the porch. I left it outside last night. Bazoom. Oh my. So Mary Ruffle, our dads were roommates. Her dad became an army general. My dad became a basketball coach. And we became poem writers. Poor dads. Slurp. Oh, I hope you guys have had a nice October. It was something, wasn't it? Wow. Oh, you're not gonna go anywhere. Oh, Vivi, I'm gonna keep you here. Look what I'm gonna give you. Just to bribe you. I'm just gonna bribe you. Down. Come on, down. You want that? Look. You hear the gun? Oh, we don't want the gun, do we? Not this close to houses and people and kids. I don't understand. I really don't. Well, get out the vote. You don't need me to tell you that I'm voting more morally, ethically, of course. Can you take a vacation at home? That's what we've been doing. Julie and I look at each other and we go, let's have a vacation. And we take a Saturday or something and we make it a vacation here at home. I recommend it. How's the time? Pretty good? Julie says it's time to read a poem. Okay. Let's read a Halloween poem. Huh? Happy Halloween. I love Halloween. You love Halloween? Are you going to hang around for the poem? You want to read the poem? You can read the poem. Sure. It's a short one. We'll read it. Yeah, together, because we're buddies. One childhood. Well, okay. One childhood. Maybe that hesitation just before I crossed the street brought the old woman to the window. She looked out the way a monk looks into a prayer, and then turned and disappeared into the dark of her living room. That's when I crept into her yard, touched the gray-green bark on the old elm draping itself across her porch, and then ran down into the ravine behind her gardens, knowing she could rise up through the chimney, float down, point, and turn me into a yellow cat sitting on the front porch rail, or into a star hanging in the night. The door opened, and I heard her call for her father. I felt anonymous as any stone, and knew that even witches carry what we carry. Oh, take care, huh? Have a happy Halloween. Be kind, try to be cheerful. Thanks for being with me. I love it. Take care.